As Kalen Ponga brings out his team. Been in sensational form of late, Kalen Ponga, as has all that back five. Dom Young, Gungai, as I touched on, Best and Marju, they are a mean back five. Very much the strength of that night side. Kalen Ponga, 9 tries in 19 games this season. 45 goals at 78%. Played beautifully last week against the Canberra Raiders. And without doubt, one of the premier players again this season. And there's the big man coming in to fill the big shoes of Jackson Hastings. How about Greg Marju? How good has he been? Mangere East Junior.
Been wonderful. Career best form as well when you think about internationals coming up soon in the Pacific Cup. A number of teams that he could play for will be in line for.
Well, I've never seen a mascot run onto the field with such a welcome before. There's Tohu Harris. Prepares for battle. Time to get up or go home. For Tohu Harris and the Warriors. And there is the key man, Shaun Johnson. What is that left calf like? Quiet warm-up. It'll be very interesting to see how he navigates his way through the game. Here's the referee. Big day for him too. It's Adam G. He'll be assisted by Phil Henderson and Dave Munro with Grant Atkins in the bunker. So who will go through to play Brisbane next week? Is it the Warriors? Is it the Knights? Finals footy, and Mount Smart is underway, and it's going to be the Knights with the first carry, and straight away for it's rather Saifiti getting very close to the sideline there. Goodness me, that was a close call as Young takes the next carry. Now this is the third meeting between these two teams this season. Warriors winning that round 1 clash in Wellington, and the Knights bouncing back with a 10-point victory a few weeks later. Now the Kiwi-born dummy half, Phoenix Crosland, gives it to Clune, and it's dropped straight away there, and the Warriors have the ball through Rocco Berry.
Well, had a look, Greg Marju. We mentioned that he's a big man and he's got a huge impact coming off his wing. That time it's not a good start at the office, Glenn.
Well, what a opportunity here for the Warriors as Barnett goes inside the 30. That's excellent defence by the Newcastle Knights. And Dylan Lucas, you caught it. Ponga was up there making the tackle, but he's inside the 20. Here's Johnson. Now Martin. Straight away forward into the thick of it. Oh, what a start it would be if the Warriors could get over in these first couple of minutes. Johnson again. Harris. Good defence by Jacob Saifiti, and Lucas makes another vital tackle for the Knights. Johnson on the short side. Nickel Crookster! You know it!
Listen to that crowd. They have erupted from the moment they kicked off. And that try from Charles Nickel Crookster just opened up on the right. We mentioned Shaun Johnson and how important he is to the side. Had a number of touches in the opening minutes. This time he came right, but this was the first point you got to make reference to, and that was the knock on. Shaun going deep to the line. Chance has Alan Watene as a legend now coming through. But Honey hit him, he's smarter. He didn't need him.
Oh, he so didn't. Look at this. Bradman Best barely gets a hand on Chance Nickel-Klokstad. I'll tell you what, I don't think Sean Johnson is moving as freely as he could be. But look, they've been told to stay within their structures, and they've done exactly that. Really important they get a good start, and that's exactly what they've done.
7th try of the season for Nickel-Klokstad, and the 31st try assist for Sean Johnson. I just love that slight delay of the pass, and that just created the confusion. Have a look at it here. There.
We had 2 men going very deep into the line. That's first what Wade Egan is able to do with the A-B defenders. Goes really deep. He picks up and makes sure the defenders have to jump on him. Sean goes just as deep as well, which just gives the swing of Chance Nickel-Klokstad. And Dallin coming around.
Well, goal kicking's going to be important, and Adam Pompey has that responsibility in this game. Missing 4 from 18 this season. Missing 5 now, so 4 points to 0. The score will remain with Chance Nickel-Klokstad. Now it's back to work. That was those orders right there from Nickel-Klokstad.
Glenn, I just think it's deafening. I don't think I've ever experienced up here in the commentary box how strong and vocal this crowd has been. It has it is already.
Yeah, it's spine-tingling, no doubt about it.
Wait for the clock, guys. Wait
Very
for the
similar
clock.
to the atmosphere when the Warriors came home last year to play the Tigers.
Make sure we're on side, okay?
But of course with a lot more at stake, which makes this game a little bit more edgy.
Run.
Well, the Warriors punish Greg Marju and the Knights for that error. Now they'll want a good clean set here as Montoya driven back inside the 10.
Give room on the mark. Milking.
Was Alan Gunai with that tackle and a penalty there. They're 2 up too quickly.
Well, there you go. We've seen last week at Penrith Panthers Stadium what it's like when you're in the home crowd. Adam G really responded to the crowd, who's been very vocal.
Well, Johnson not moving 100% freely. Just, I think, a little weary. The calf might feel okay, but he's worried that he might pop it. We'll see. Hopefully he gets through. There's Pompey. Goes up to the halfway line now. Adam Fanua-Blake with his first touch. And it's a pretty decent one as well, as he goes over the halfway line. Harris is next man up. Johnson again. Good hands to Newcastle. Johnson again, standing flat. Barnett against his old team again. Good leg drive from Barnett. That's a great carry. Warriors rolling forward again. Into the 20 goes Johnson. Now Jackson forward. Last play now for the home team. Harris. Johnson. Waits it pretty well. Now Marju. Can he get out into the field of play? No way.
Well, that's why Sean Johnson is there, Glenn. His game management, his kicking game, we know he's been amazing in terms of kick meters. He's the best in the competition, but that's just precision.
That set has gone the length of the field. Remember, they got that penalty, and they've gone down and really chased through hard. Good work by the Warriors. First line drop out of the match. Fanua-Blake can wind up.
Tyson move! Jacob! Wait!
Harris with the next carry. Here's Barnett back on that inside run once more.
I've been busy, Barney.
It's his 4th carry already. Going to be going 6 minutes. Johnson. That was a nice dummy. And Berry as well. He was tempted to take on the man on the outside, Bradman Best. Johnson again, Harris. Martin. That's a good tackle, but he's shrugged off Gamble. Now Nickel-Klokstad. Martin goes back to pick up that boot. He's going to have to get back pretty smart. Oh, it's a set restart. Egan! Did he power over? Well, our first instincts, he's been held up.
Yeah, I think so.
We're coming into tackle 1. We had 6 again for the ruck. Want to see if he actually gets the ball to the ground. Live decision, no try. 21st comes in. Kalen, I know it's loud, but we've got to get him responding in the ruck, okay?
Oh, I tell you what, there could be a bit of white on green there.
Well, at first, when you look at it, there was 4 Newcastle men in the picture. You think there was no way he could have got it down. But just then, even though we've heard the referee say no try, you have to think that's down.
That one was a little bit more inconclusive.
Just looking to determine if the ball gets to the ground. Based on the live decision, we'll be supporting the live decision of held up.
Well, that's a ruling from Grant Atkins in the bunker. Score remained 4-0 with the early try to Nickel Cookstart. Wade Egan within a whisker.
Well, they've had all the possession. Get another chance again to camp them on their own line. Knights must defend this set.
They really do. Remember, they've just had a set restart to the Warriors, so they've still got 5 tackles up their sleeve here, attacking hard. Adam Elliott and Jacob Saifidi. Here's Barnett.
Phoenix, get on there! Hot in, Milky.
Egan again. Harris.
Leo, don't worry.
Possession stat is going amazingly well for the Warriors early, just what they were wanting. Johnson, there's the shot ball for All Black. Well, fancy footwork from Adam for All Black.
Well, eventually he got the ball down. It took an eternity to get across that line and put it down. We've seen that happen before this year, and he dropped the ball when he tried to delay putting it down. But I tell you what, the sustained pressure we mentioned, we see that this night side needs to repel what gets thrown at him this set. But it's brilliant. Sean Johnson again out the back, goes right to the line. Jackson Ford goes behind him. And Honey, what do you think about that for a try under the black dot?
Well, I'll tell you what, the crowd is up out of their seats every time Adam touches the ball, because this is what he can do. His late footwork out the line slices him through that hole. He now bags his 9th try of the season. He is in fine form this year.
Well, no doubt that he and Payne Haas are really at the top of the tree in terms of props this season. 9 tries, a stellar year to go with this phenomenal metres per game per average of 156. Throw in 33 offloads. And now Pompey with a much easier conversion attempt. Other thing too, Monty, did you see the Warriors bench explode when Fanor Blake went over? It's 10-0. The Warriors make the hottest of hot starts. Not that you know it by looking at Andrew Webster.
Oh, he knows it's a long game. We saw last week over there at the air ground. They can come, they can score points from anywhere. We know they're back 5 when they get position. They're just as deadly, especially with Kalen Ponga.
Kalen, I have to, because there's a mark.
Well, here's an amazing stat. 8 minutes and 19 seconds into the game, Monty. Newcastle's completion rate is 0%.
Time you run!
Here's the restart. Here's the try scorer.
Tyson, Jacob! Leo, wait.
Egan. And now Jackson Ford. Another underrated season by that Warriors player. Very solid performer. Is Barnett. He's not very big either.
Move down, square!
You try telling him that.
He plays big though. That's all that counts, right? Here's Nukuni. Coon goes backwards. And not of his own asking either. Here's Nickel Cookstart. Ruck speed is wonderful here for the Warriors.
Not late! Leeds, not Leeds.
Johnson.
Dylan Leeds, wait.
Ponga under this one. And away he goes and threatens straight away, doesn't he, Kalen Ponga?
Just shows you so fast. It's frightening. Doesn't take much. This time's a better carry from Marju.
Marju, he's had 153 tackle busts this season. Phenomenal. Here's Bradman Best, another stellar season for a Knights player. Of course, he played State of Origin earlier in the year. Crossland at dummy half. That's Gamble. Ponga's up in the line. They've got to do something. Dangangai and Dominic Young is bundled out of play.
Wow. It's the first opportunity. We've seen that shape before. We've seen the speed of Kalen Ponga and what he does. He really does threaten the line. That shape where he goes to the 30-man. They try to use the ball, but that time just got repelled over the line. Dominic Young, what a force he's been.
Oh, yeah, he didn't get good ball there, did he, Honey? It was up around his shoulder. Always a tough catch, that one.
Yeah, and give full credit to the Warriors defence line. They're throwing everything at them, and just the speed of the line is really hard for the Knights to handle right now.
I hope you're enjoying the coverage wherever you're watching this game. We know there was a massive audience on Sky Sport in New Zealand last week for the Warriors. Penrith gave over 700,000 watched that. I'm sure we've got a bigger audience tonight here at Mount Smart. Hope you're enjoying it, folks, as we see Johnson handle Tunya Kore.
I wonder if Adam Clune ate his lunch, because there's been Adam Clune all night.
Oh, another set restart for the Warriors. Martin is forward. 2 set restarts, the penalty count in their favour. Possession, completion rates, all going the Warriors' way. Here's Harris. Pokes his nose towards the 10-metre line. They're hungry for more. Johnson. Just got their shape a little wrong there. Sonia Kore almost surrenders in the tackle.
Phoenix now, mate! Hold 1 foot! Leo, hold.
The Knights being battered at the moment is Fanua Blake.
Hold! Hold! Let go, guys!
Finally held up by Jacob Saifiti. Egan. Johnson looms on the left this time. Martin, oh, great hands! Montoya! That could be another one! There will be another one!
Look at Sean Johnson, very animated, very happy. Wasn't sure if he'd be playing this week, but I tell you what, he's been an integral part of this. He's bowling on the right, causing havoc. He's been through the middle. This time it's on the left. Using their left edge to full effect. Asala Montoya, the ball of energy. He knew it was coming this way. Once again, Shawnee going deep to the line. Unders play. Tamani Martin just popped it on. So did Wetz. Adam Pompey, brilliant play. Beautiful try, Honey.
Oh, well-deserved try too, when you think about the tackle that he made on Dominic Young just earlier in the set. We haven't seen Marcelo score for some time now, so hopefully this try gets confirmed, because the Warriors' tails they're very much up.
Just having a look at Montoya's feet here, whether they got dragged into touch. Wow, that is very tight.
Yeah, just hold on.
Oh, Gamble was flying over. Try confirmed, folks. There you go, try confirmed. So Marcelo Montoya got to try to get to 10 now for the season. Started off with a hiss and a roar, Montoya. Last try was in the Dolphins game 2 weeks ago. 14 points to 0.
Hard to crack a smile on that box, isn't it?
Well, you know what a coach is like, Monty. There's still 67 minutes to go and anything can happen. Good kick from Pompey, lovely. 16 points to 0. We've only been going 13 minutes.
Well, you mentioned it last time, the stat, that completion rate was only 0%. It still is at 0% when you're thinking you're into the 14th minute. That's not a good stat at all. We know they played the extra 10 minutes last week, 19 minutes in fact, in a game that was really hard at their home ground. This is not what you want to do. You need your fair share of possession.
It feels like this game's been going forever. And you know, I mentioned after 8 minutes the Newcastle completion rate was 0%. Well, 13 minutes, now it's still 0%. That is extraordinary. They have not completed a set in the game.
Hold you.
Amazing. Possession is absolutely extraordinary. And look at that tackle count. That is scary if you're a Newcastle fan right now.
Come on, mate, get up.
Harris. There's Marata Nukore again. I'm just shaking my head looking at those stats. Barnett. Of course, the Warriors have had a penalty and 2 set restarts as well. Now Adam Fanua-Blake up towards the halfway line he goes.
Last one, Leo! Not early! Not late!
Sean Johnson.
Outside. Give 10.
Ponga inside is 10. Here comes Maju once more. He is a ball of muscle, that lad.
Oh, just so powerful. You can see they're big buttocks. He can carry. And it's the 1-2 punch of Dom Young coming off his wing.
Dom Young's going nowhere there. 25 tries in 24 games this season.
Strong tackle.
There's Dane Gangai, another noted tackle buster.
Hold. Go through.
Well, Lucas just had to go back to grab it. Big game for Dylan Lucas. This is just his 7th NRL match. Now Saifidi. So the Knights are about to complete their first set. Extraordinary. It's taken 15 minutes. Good kick from Ponga. That had Nickel Crookstar under pressure.
Stand. Wait.
Watani's Lesniak. That's his first touch of the game.
Leo Thompson made a beeline for him.
Montoya.
Tyson. Milking. Go free.
It's extraordinary play like Leo Thompson. As Pompey threatens Leo Thompson, a front right. He hasn't even had a hit up in the game yet. It's extraordinary. Here is Nickel Crookstar.
Maybe Wise coming out of the line. He's got plenty of energy in the tank.
Same with Frizzell. He's not had a hit up either. Sean Johnson. The Warriors still completing at 100%. So the Knights back to their 10 again. As Ponga looks for a gap up the middle.
Jackson, no more! Allen!
Dom Young.
Get on to
He just joined the broadcast. The Warriors 3 tries in the first 13 minutes. Nickel Crookstar, Fanua-Blake and Montoya. Crosland. That's Adam Elliott.
Together, guys!
Experienced player now, Adam Elliott. As Crosland goes from dummy half again. And Saifidi, he's been the most active of the forwards in the Newcastle team so far. 15 tackles and 4 carries. Kick from Adam Clune. That's a good kick too. Nickel Crookstar takes no risks, no need to at the moment.
A wonderful chase, but also the air score coming back from the Warriors side. Really are for a team that hasn't had much possession. They're getting off their line, they're hunting, they know they need to force an error.
Watani Lesniak.
Tyson, not in again!
Egan, now Pompey. It's good contact, wasn't it? Shattering stuff again as we see Ford up to the 40 and over the 40.
So there's rolling, Glenn.
Not on him! Wait, go. Not late, Tohu, don't change.
Johnson inside the 40. He's only kicked 140-20 all season. Good bounce for Johnson as Maju goes back. Great chase. Barnett would have loved that against his old team.
Mitchell Barnett with the don't argue. How about that? It's been on fire, Mitch.
Young goes straight at Wade Egan, but Fanua-Blake finishes him off.
Go to.
A bit more sting in these hits now, Honey.
Oh, and you can hear the crowd really getting in behind them, especially Mitch Barnett and Adam Fanua-Blake. They're up for this challenge.
Frizzell up to the 30. First penalty of the game for Newcastle. It's taken 18 minutes.
Well, I got him from the extra bit of work, trying to work him when he was tackled. This will help the cause somewhat. They do need the help coming out of their own end. They're still in for the fight this night side.
Wait, guys, on his foot. Wait, go.
Tyson Frizzell.
Wait.
Elliott with the next carry.
Wait, don't re-grip.
Newcastle will feel like they're coming into the game a little ball now with a bit more possession. A gamble. Just as I say that, looked a little uncertain there.
Stand! Body, left edge. Adam. Go through.
Elliott, good energy into the line as Saifidi drives forward.
Hold! Tomorrow! Just keep holding, Tony.
Gamble. Short ball is good to Frizzell, rather.
Beautiful line.
This is better from Newcastle. This is more like it. Ponga with a well-timed kick. Did Johnson knock it on? He did. What a great kick there from Kalen Ponga.
But they don't need much. They do not need much at all this night side. Complete event surprise. Speed there. When they get half a gap, they just put anything on. At times a little bit of a kick. Shaw coming across on the sweep and unable to pick that up.
That's a beautiful little grubber. Would have taken the legs off a grasshopper, that one. It was a really good kick. So what an opportunity here for Newcastle.
No doubt they're going right. Ponga set up on the right. Scrum in the middle of the field.
The Knights need to strike back. Gangai not going. Playing that tackle in a cul-de-sac. It's 9 metres out. Saifidi. So this is the first time the Warriors have been under pressure on their line in the game. We're wanting to pass this test with flying colours. Clune. That's Lucas. Knights lose. Oh, hello, there's a problem.
Barata Nukore.
He is in trouble. Something has happened to Nukore.
Yeah.
What a night for rugby league in Auckland.
Thanks, man.
Been waiting for a game like this for 15 years.
Tackle free. Yeah, leave it there.
And Nukore been busy on that right edge, but there's concern over his left leg.
Yeah, mate.
See if we can pick up what happened here.
Cheers.
Yeah, I think it's friendly fire. Charles Nickel-Klukstad coming across. Didn't look like much at all. But I think if it's anything, it's going to be that knee. It's from the outside the contact, so potentially a medial. Some applause for Josh Curran as I saw him warming up.
Gee, that doesn't look good for Marata Nukore. Look, he can't put weight on that leg. Josh Curran gets his boarding pass.
Marata's been great too. Tell you one person who will be happy that he's gone is Adam Clune. Marata's made a beeline for him all night. Spotted him up.
Curran, though, he likes running at smaller blokes as well. Well, we'll try and get an update on Nukore as soon as we can for you, as we see Saifidi on a set restart as well.
Chance, you got to hold.
Clune with the ball. That's Gamble. Frizzell. Nice. Had better shape out that right side that time. Crosland. Gamble. Well, that's a bummer for the Knights, so plan B into action now with Ponga.
Get up, score! Go free.
Good run speed there is Crosland. Fractured defence now for the Warriors, but they regroup. It's gone backwards. Play on's the call. Here's Lucas. Dylan Lucas now.
Get up, Charles,
Crosland. Clune to Saifidi. Saifidi. Fanua Blake just hangs on. Last play now for Newcastle. Gamble. They're trying to shape it to Dom Young. He's not going to get the ball. Great defence by the Warriors.
Oh, Tamati Martin, he came in and around. Just wonder if there's going to be a challenge here. No challenge.
Hold it.
Let's have a look at Maratanua Kore. Still getting assistance coming off the field.
Hold. No one.
Quick start.
Stand square. Wait.
The Warriors still lead 16-0. Rocco Berry. That carry. For Noah Blake.
Oh, they're late feet.
And there goes the offload. Egan. Oh, that's a great tackle right there from Thompson.
Oh, Tamati coming through the middle. Oh, he's calling it a loose carry and drop ball from Wade Egan.
Tackle 4.
Oh, Leo Thompson, give him a rap there.
I believe it hits the ground before you pull it up.
Hearing through the tracks too that he's been looked at for a Kiwis jumper. Leo Thompson. Born in Gisborne. See what happens here.
Yeah, bring it in, guys. Bring it in. Bring it in.
Oh, he pulled his hand off the ball.
Well, they didn't challenge, though.
No, they didn't.
Okay, wind down, guys. Josh.
Well, it's all tactical, isn't it?
Well, Gamble, nice play. The side needed the possession back, and he played at the arm, carrying the ball. Got away with it. Their chance now.
Hold. Wait two. Go one.
Best plays the ball at dummy half and had a quiet game. He's only had one hitter. Bradman Best in the game. They've got to get him involved in the game. He's damaging. Clune. Ponga in the line. Frizzell. Good tackle to Marty Martin.
Been great defensively, Tamati.
Elliott for the Knights. Inside the 20 he goes. A little late offload is a good one. Crosland. Clune again. This is Lucas once more. 8 metres out. Knights coming right back into the contest, but they haven't scored any points yet. Elliott. Thompson sets it up. 5 metres out. Last play. That's Clune. Gamble. And it's slapped down by Montoya.
Well, he got in the passing lane. Don't know if it's going to be a certain try, but there was an overlap. It's a wonderful work there defensively from Montoya. He's already scored a try. This time defensively coming up good for his side. Newcastle Knights had all the possession against him. It's a little bit of possession though. They can cause havoc.
Push up, Jackson.
Oh, Young was in. If it wasn't for the fingernails of Marcelo Montoya. But Newcastle will keep the pressure right on here. The Warriors, who've so far held firm, as Thompson plays it for Crosland. Saifiti.
Jackson off the grip.
Crosland. Tyson Gamble once more. Set restart for Newcastle again. But the Warriors are holding on. Clune. Tyson Gamble. Here's Ponga. Looking to free up Marju. And he strolls it untouched. Good try, that one, for Newcastle. And the pressure is turned into points.
Just like that, Newcastle Knights, we mentioned their back 5, how dangerous they are either end of the field. Very good come out of yardage. We know they scored a number of tries and points too. It was that man who held the pass up. That man, there was a threat, there was a little bit inside him. And that's Ponga out the back. All eyes on him. Held up a few defenders. There's enough room for that man Marju to get over the line, honey.
Oh, they're using the width well, aren't they? And it's a well-earned try. They play off the back of a number of set restarts. Marju manages to go in for his 22nd try of the season. He has been unstoppable this season. He's electric, he's slick, and he goes through almost untouched.
Yes, indeed, he's averaging a try a game this year. Marju, of course, making the switch from the Titans. Come down. Well, the Warriors held on for a long time. And that Knights onslaught, but finally buckled. So here's Caleb Ponga, 78% this season. And that is not a conversion. So 16 points to 4.
Well, they get confidence from that anyway. They know when they come down their end, they can score points. They come down through the left. Tonga, just whatever he does, he just holds the ball up. He puts the defenders in two minds. And Marju, he loves contact. At that time, he didn't even need to go near it. A lot of space with him in the try line. Wonderful try scorer. Wonderful player this year as well.
Time to run!
13 minutes to play until half-time in this finals match here at Go Media Stadium, Mount Smart. The winner through to play the Broncos in the NRL qualifying finals next week. Here's Young for Newcastle.
Milking! Go to. He locked his legs around.
Brazil. Curran out there wearing 17. Late offload from Brazil is a good one for Crosland. Gangai needed quick hands there.
Let go!
Nice tackle from Pompey.
Saifiti.
Let go now!
Still no update on Marata Nukuri on that knee, but it didn't look good, did it? Here's Elliott.
Last one, Jackson! Come on, guys, make it, Adam, go.
Newcastle playing much better now. Wobbly start in the game for sure. And look at quick start. It's hardly missed one all year.
Oh, it's a fine take. Really is.
Oh. Was that a no-arms tackle or a shoulder charge?
Oh, it was a great hit regardless. I think the arm was up enough. The big boot of the man. Letting his presence be felt.
There's Curran.
Leo, release!
And that was fine. It was a good hit.
Jacob.
Harris.
Tell you what though, the one thing Knights are doing, they are trying to have their late offload in the game and has caught out the Warriors a few times.
Johnson goes for maximum distance. Now Greg Marju can wind up here.
Oh, what a run! That's how you carry the ball.
Yeah, Walker and Curran were up to task. Those Dom Young takes the next hit up.
Get off square, Jackson!
Yeah, Marju's great to watch, isn't he? Gangai. Still Bradman Best in the game with 6 tackles, 1 carry for 8 metres. So, Newcastle looking for a bit of energy off the bench. The former Warrior Hetherington is out there. Here's Ponga. Always looks dangerous with the ball in hand.
Just electric. Change of speed.
And the late footwork is very special. Akun is smashed. Kicking that one, Montoya. Brave take by him. Now Pompey. Good run from Pompey.
Great carry. Just want a solid knee. He's the player quick though.
A good quick start.
Jack, give room!
Jackson forward with the next carry.
Move together and square!
Look at that tackle count. Think of how difference between us. I think 60 to 12 at one point, and it's even right up.
Don't forget that they played the extra 10 minutes last week. They mentioned if they had enough energy. At the moment, it looks like they have plenty.
Greg Marju. Late offload is a good one. And now Best. This is what we've been waiting for. Knights fans have been waiting for Bradman Best to fire up.
That offload killing the Warriors.
Ponga. It's been lost by Gangai and Pompey. Here's Montoya. Montoya. Big line-up out the right here for the Warriors. Nickel Crookstar. That defensive line is fractured. Here's a big chance for the home team. Tavanga on a set restart as well. Paul brothers are out there looking to wreak some havoc. Harris, 5 metres out.
Jack Phoenix, let go!
Here's Egan. Johnson with Curran. We've seen that line work beautifully in a couple of other games earlier this year.
Rockaberry's as well.
Egan from dummy half. He's held up over the line for the second time.
Okay, tackle 4. Joey. I believe his arm's under the ball. No try, held up. We're looking at the back point of the ball.
Well, at his last attempt, it was the same call from referee Adam G. Have a closer look now again. It's sniped from underneath. The thigh is there.
So looking for evidence. Yeah, that one's not going to be overturned, is it?
Yeah, Mac.
Jack.
Wade Egan fails to get the ball to the ground. We have a decision.
Thanks, mate. Wade!
So held up's the call, and they're going back to the 10. That's where they're ready to go. 3 tackles left in the set. Here comes Walker.
Last one, Marquis! Wade, go!
Egan. There goes Johnson. Berry. Well, a chance for a 4th try was right there for Rocco Berry.
Was the right line, and the similar line he's going to throw before.
Oh, let's get an update on Marata Newcastle, honey, and it's looking not too bad, is it?
Yeah, he came jogging out of the changing room, so looks like he's heavily strapped up on that left knee, but he's keeping it warm. Looks like we may see him out on the field again soon.
Move together and score!
That is incredible.
Oh, we just saw Rocky Berry drop that ball. He ran a previous line earlier. Josh Curran and him. I think the face ball was on. That time was on again, but ball to ground.
By Hetherington now. Had a good season, his 26th appearance this season for the Knights. Here's Tyson Frizzell.
Great carry.
He's a good player, isn't he? Crosland. Oh, his defence is good. They've only missed 3 tackles in the game so far. A drastic improvement from their game against Penrith last week. I think that this tackle count was over 30 last week.
Up together and score!
Sense that the Knights getting the better of the ruck speed as well, defensively and offensively. Really, where they have found the energy, I do not know.
Together, Knights!
A lot of possession against them early in there.
Set restarters. Rocco Berry's cut in half there by Crosland, and a good tackle. He's made 16 tackles in the first half so far. Now, it's a frustrating error for Jackson Ford, and now a chance for Newcastle. They've got a full set inside the Warriors half, and Lucas, some nice footwork there.
All the way here. Hold! Hold! Goes, yeah. You locked him in there, Dylan.
Elliott looking for holes in that Warriors defence.
Hold! Release, Charles! Wait!
Ponga. But again, Gungai well looked after by that left edge defence. It's been very strong for the Warriors.
Indeed, they've done a great job so far. A few occasions have gone down that right.
Surrender!
Ponga 20 metres out.
Stand! Hold, hold.
Hetherington. Clune with the ball. Kicks on the 4th tackle. Don't know about that play as Nickel Cookstart. Maybe Clune just felt something was looming there with that little kick.
Well, he had a go. He tried it. Still, what's impressive is the defence from the Knights. As I mentioned, starved of possession, but look at them. Going after them attack-wise defensively.
Marcelo Montoya.
Hold! Release! Go through, short net.
Here's Pompey. So 6 minutes left until half-time. Still 3 tries to 1. Jazz Lavanga.
Hold! Last Jack!
Good defensive set by Newcastle that time. The Warriors couldn't get to their 40. It's a pretty decent kick from Johnson, though. Always good seeing those defenders split like that.
Oh, it's a bulldozer. It really is. And at pace.
There's Young.
It's a set of bulldozers. Big man.
He's going to the Roosters next year, of course, Tom Young. So this could be his last game for Newcastle. The Englishman, Crosland. Here's Bradman Best.
Well, you mentioned their back five. That's where you see glimpses of them, one after each other, potent.
Absolutely. Now Kurt Mann out there. He's over the halfway line, the number 14. Good to bring on some experience for the Knights. Gamble with the kick. Looking to drive Montoya back. Oh, good depth on that kick. Lovely weighted kick there.
It's a wonderful set from Newcastle Knights, from their run meters to their kick as well. Backing that up with good defence. Really are in this arm wrestle.
Warriors 16 points, remember, all came in the first 13 minutes. And they've only been down the other end of the field once since. But their defence has just been solid all season. Is helping them here, the Warriors. Lovely little interplay there from Egan and Harris. Klukstad was sniffing around as well. Johnson, so that kick was from halfway. Gotta love the home crowd, don't you? Putting some stick into Greg Marju there, as we see Best. Driving over the 20-metre line in Newcastle territory. Young with the next carry once again. It's the same game plan implemented here by Newcastle.
Well, it works. It's a wonderful job. They come in, they take all the pressure off their middle forwards coming back through that third.
What are they going to do here? Ponga. The defence on Ponga's been spot on so far.
Well, he's had no joy out the right. This time he comes down the left. Stopped again.
Here's Hetherington. Big body up the middle of the field. Last play now. Gamble. A pretty decent kick from him. And Montoya gets a good touch up by Tyson Frizzell, an illegal one in fact.
Yeah, I thought it was high. Tyson Frizzell leading the way, really hunting defensively. LMG's going to have a look at it.
Yeah, report.
Well, that was a shot that's going to put Frizzell on report.
Yeah, he's on report. I tell you what, though, he was, for his benefit of the doubt, Chance Klukstad was lowering.
With 2.5 to play until half-time. This could be the moment here for the Warriors if they can somehow eke out one more try. Really give them some good breathing space. Walker, Johnson. Berry runs at the defence. Walker. Here's Tavanga. Coming downfield nicely off that penalty again. Harris. Johnson again. Oh, is that touched? Not forward, and it's play on. Referees ruled the first touch wasn't played at, so Newcastle survive. Matt Croker. Gamble. It's play on. No, it surely came forward off Montoya.
That's how damaging they are. It's that shape again. We've seen them have so much joy off that. We know they can score from a long way out as well.
Newcastle first.
Such a danger. Kalen Ponga. A little bit deep there. Marcelo Montoya comes a long way off. Didn't have eyes on the ball. That time just for Kalen Ponga. It was in the passing lane.
It was off Knights first, Dave, correct? Yes, yeah. Went forward off Knights first. Your ball.
Dangerous sight from any area on the paddock.
Yeah, we saw that last week against Canberra with some long-range tries. 2 or 3 of them by the Knights in that game.
You can stand up. Let's go.
Now, what's happened here? The Warriors have got the scrum feed.
Okay, guys, let's go.
That's the ruling. So they've ruled it come forward first off a Newcastle player before Montoya knocked it forward.
Well, they'll have a complete set here as well.
Oh, this is big right here in the last minute of the first half. Nickel Crookstar off the scrum. Dylan Walker.
Well, they need to get some momentum. They've got great shape, but they can't do it when they're static.
Harris. Last 20 seconds. Maybe one more set-up play here, and the Warriors will have a crack. There's Tavanga. What a great run.
Get up there, Joe.
Last play now, Egan. Johnson. Oh, just couldn't quite find the hands of Watariza Lesniak.
Well, they had a crack, didn't they? Great defence from the Knights, though, to finish out that half.
Well, decent half by the Warriors. A gallant comeback by the Knights, even though they didn't get the points that they were hoping for. It's half-time here at Mount Smart. And it is the Warriors 16, the Knights 4. Second half underway here in Auckland. It's the Warriors leading 16-4. The winner through to play Brisbane next week. And the NRL dream continues for the winner of this game. The season packs up and starts preparing for 2024. Thank you for joining us, whether you're watching the game. And Dylan Walker hit hard by the Knights number 14, his opposite number, Kurt Mann.
They really have been physical. They knew they had to come out that way, get the crowd out of the match. Once again, they're starting just as strong in the second half.
Well, Newcastle will know, Monty, that they can score early in the second. It is very much game on. Nickel Crookstar. So the Warriors will still need to be very, very professional. Johnson, there's a little dab at the line. Well, that would have tested the calf out. It seems to have come through okay. Here's Ponga. Yeah, Johnson just running back normally into position at the moment. Ponga is on his 20. Maju. Dom Young, the next player up. One thing Adam O'Brien, the coach of Newcastle, will want is to ensure his team starts this second half much stronger than the first. Yeah, they gave the Warriors a lot of ball.
Did a job there, making sure they can't offload. Hetherington, fine player.
Man, Gamble. Now Frizzell runs at the defence, gets through Martin's tackle, but Ford makes another. Tyson Gamble with the kick. Oh, that's an interesting call by referee G. He's ruled that it was played at by the Warriors.
Well, came off his chest.
Gamble. So a big chance here for Newcastle. That's Croker out there wearing 17.
Release now. Wait with me. Wait.
Man to Clune. Clune almost through. Oh, great offload. And Lucas scores. Newcastle are right back in it now. Make no mistake about that.
Well, we saw in the first half he stopped at what was a certain try. Late inclusion. Only a handful of matches, 6 in fact in first grade. But Dylan Lucas just showing even Clune. They come in. Their side's filling in for some really key playmakers, but this is when they got the position back as well. That was 6 again. Clune going to the line, goes through the line, in fact. He keeps pushing. Does Dylan Lucas. He's there to score that try.
The crowd don't like, they think that last offload from Clune was forward. We're not going to tell on that angle. I don't know about you, honey, but to be fair, that looked all right.
Yeah, pretty borderline, that one. It'll be interesting to see. There you go, try confirmed. Dylan Lucas gets on the board tonight. And it's a great start for the Knights, isn't it? Exactly what Coach Adam O'Brien would have wanted, to get themselves back into this game. And Adam Clune, hats off to him. He's come into the side for the likes of Lachlan and Jackson Hastings, and he has stepped up.
Well, that's 6 again call after the kick was also questionable as well. But anyway, Newcastle take advantage and they take their opportunity, and it's 16-10 with Ponga converting the try.
That's how you start the second half. Would have been saying that at halftime break, Adam O'Brien, saying you need to be the first to score so you can tick that box. Energy levels will be high. Is how we look here.
Now, that's been ruled played at by Marcelo Montoya.
Well, I think the saying is if he's not there, the ball goes through him. So I came off him in that respect. He's in picture, but that's where the nerves come in. Sometimes you've got to make a play, you've got to catch that and not leave it for the opposition.
Pompey restarts. And Jack Hetherington loves the physical contact, always has. And number 69 in the NRL. There's Dom Young with another carry. That's his 12th of the game. Gungai.
Dylan, give room!
Croker up to the halfway line. Newcastle threaten again. They've really found their groove, haven't they?
Oh, they're just rolling upfield with these.
Last one, Dylan!
Kurt Mann, he's really injected himself beautifully into the game. Gangle's kicking game has been decent as well, as we see Nickel Cookstart start to set the Warriors deep in their own half once more.
Yeah, for me, it's defensively. They do go on the hunt. They find the energy from somewhere, numbers in the tackle. They force them boys back, but most importantly for their side is they slowly play the ball down.
Watching is Elizniak. Short side play has Berry coming back. That's a good run by Rocco Berry.
Wonderful carry. It's got the crowd going. And the penalty.
Rocco Berry, excellent work for his team right there.
Well, his side needed it. They're under the pump. Rocco Berry comes from the right, comes against the grain. Wonderful, strong carry, fights to play the ball. Him along with the crowd forces his side that penalty.
So Warriors get a full set inside Newcastle's half. See if they can cook something up here. Harris. Oh, Harris! Tohu Harris! Exceptional! Warriors got a big roll on here. Johnson, here's Curran! Oh, great tackle from Clune. He hung on very grimly there. Here's Walker! Dylan Walker!
Well, there he is. One of the players of the season, Dylan Walker. We're sure where he's going to play. He's going to play in the centres. Did not know that he was going to come off the bench. Be a middle running forward, the leg speed, the ball playing ability. Just the smarts upstairs, but it all comes from this man here. All 6'5" of him. Captain Tohu Harris with the change of pace, and he fights to play the ball. Sean goes short on Curran. But it's here where Curran just really gets up quickly to try and play that ball. Look about that for leg speed. Spots a gap, hits the post. Not even the post was going to stop him, Glenn.
Well, Dylan Walker crashes over for his 3rd try of the season, and Honey hit him, smiler. What a strike back by the home team.
Oh, doing exactly what he's been doing for the Warriors all season is Dylan Walker. He had such massive impact from the bench, doesn't he? And how hard did he hit those posts for starters? But look, I tell you what, the crowd is, when they're cheering, they get up. It's absolutely deafening.
We put this down to Rocco Berry on the other end of the field, and what he was able to do when his team seemed to be under the pump, under the defensive pressure of the Knights. He got them out of trouble, got down the other end, and then it was the Board brothers, not quite combining. Definitely the one half of them in terms of that leg speed, making a beeline for the try.
We've got Kurt Mann coming off as Adam Pompey lines up this conversion. Adam Elliott is coming back on for the Knights. Man looks like he's off for an HIA. 12-point margin is restored with that conversion to Adam Pompey and Walker and Harris. You've got to give them props. They saw the opportunity and they took it.
Well, Harris, we're thinking about a change of pace and getting through gaps. More someone like Kalen Ponga, but the big man with the hair bun. Wonderful work. Mentioned before, the number 13, he's just changed the narrative of how you play.
Oh, how about Tohu Harris? He was on the big screen and the crowd just erupted. Great support for the captain, and here he is, rolling his sleeves up again. Here's Walker, the try scorer. That was the Warriors' fourth of the game. It cancelled out the try that Lucas scored for the Knights. Bailey Sirinen out there now, so all of the interchange players the Warriors have had have got a bit of a taste of the action in this game. Nickel Crookstar, 18th carry of the game. He's run for over 100 metres now. Just such a workhorse. Never stops. There's Johnson. Oh, that's a very good kick. But beautifully taken by Greg Maju. But look at the Warriors, they're all on him. 3 blue jumpers there.
That'll get the crowd going.
Best. He's going nowhere fast. The Warriors have found some energy. Young.
It's not often you see him get chopped down like that, Dom Young.
Another great tackle by Jackson Ford. His 33rd of the game. Every tackle. They're loving it here at Mount Smart. Hetherington. Only 14 metres gained in that set. Great defensive play by the Warriors. Montoya. Great run from Nickel Crookstar. Just a ticket. As the Warriors look to rise again. Berry. Starting to bend the line nicely, all of these players at the moment. Johnson, that sets it up for him as Martin flicks it back to Jackson Ford, but he's well contained that time.
Tackle 4.
Play on. Curran. I don't think there was a 6 again call there.
Last one.
So last play now for the Warriors. Johnson sneaking over to the right edge. Beautifully taken by Ponga.
Wonderful, wonderful. Just gets up nice and high above the pack when his side needed it. Now it's about them getting out of this end.
Well, they certainly didn't the last time they were down here, and they're off to a sluggish start again, the Knights. Maju, the noted tackle buster. He ain't busting tackles tonight. They're being well contained. Now Young. Pass to him wasn't quite as accurate as he was hoping for. Just lost a bit of momentum. Doing better this time. As Elliott takes that carry. Crosland. Inside the 40. Only just, though, but he didn't get the bounce he was looking for, Tyson Gamble.
He's had a go, Tyson Gamble. Come up with some real strategic, smart plays.
Oh, what a run from Nickel Crookstar again.
He's just the Energizer Bunny, isn't he? Never knows when to give up.
Great run from Marcelo Montoya. Ran in the gap. Pompey's next up for the Warriors. Montoya's coming up to 100 metres in the game from 13 carries as Harris is already over the 100-metre mark. Takes the next hit up. Walker. Warriors running it on the 5th. Jackson Ford wisely takes the tackle. Here's Johnson on the last. Well kick. That's a Berry coming through, almost juggled there. Going forward from Maju.
Yeah, nice from Sean. Struggled with the initial catch, realised boot the ball on the ground was going to be enough.
Great carry from Ponga. These are good carries by both teams at the moment. Just really absorbing stuff.
Well, this is finals footy at its best. Back and forth. Your best player standing up, really trying to get ahead.
What a tackle from Martin. That was a ripper. Now Elliott. Well, it's great stuff. Both teams just throwing each other, or throwing themselves at each other at the moment, with the season on the line. Here's Watanisa Lesniak. In he goes.
They get the Knights have won 10 games in a row, so they really know what it takes to win a match. Very much in their balance this game.
Pompey with another good carry. Now, Berry and Pompey have made important carries in this game at vital times. Harris, short ball to Dylan Walker.
Come, Jack.
Harris, short ball is good to Bailey Sirinen. Crowd of just over 26,000, loving the scoreboard at the moment. There's Johnson kicking for Watanisa Lesniak. Beautifully taken by Maju. It's a line dropout.
Oh, it was a wonderful take. A lot of pressure on Maju. A lot of Warriors players in that picture. They got up nice and high with them as well.
Yeah, we've got 2 injuries.
Well, Josh Curran.
Where's your trainer? Wait.
Literally dislocated finger. Just Sean here. Dale gets up to try and challenge for possession. Maju did a fine job to take that as well under all the pressure.
What a great kick from Johnson, honey. It was absolutely on the point.
Oh, perfect kick. A couple of injuries. Down and back play here. Looks like Tyson Frizzell is struggling with a bit of a knee injury. And we still have no word on Kurt Mann with his HIA.
Well, that's 2 guys that, you know, when you're thinking about an arm wrestler, think about finals footy and putting all on the line, you really do need experienced campaigners.
Oh, look who's got his boarding pass back into the game. Monty Marata, new court here. So concern over Curran's finger.
Still grimacing. Josh Curran.
Oh, new court here. Get back out there. Yeah, well, what about next year coming up? The start of the season in Las Vegas for the very first time. The NRL is heading to Vegas. Join us as Rugby League is unleashed on the sports and entertainment capital. Rugby League unleashed in Las Vegas. Tickets on sale now. Visit nrl.com/Vegas. Any chance they can fly us up for that, Monty? That'd be awesome. Maybe you could go to a fight as well.
I'm down for that one, Ben.
Short kick off. Young got himself into an excellent position, so the Knights have got the ball.
Yeah, you've seen that happen time again from a Warriors point of view, but they did that so well.
Crossland. Matt Croker bounces out of
Together now!
some big contact. Plume. It's Lucas got that try early in the second half to get the Knights back into the contest. Elliott. Now Frizzell. Looks all right from that carry. His fans would have been a little bit nervous. Tyson Gamble with the kick again, but the Knights were kept pinned inside their half on that set again, Monty. They've had no field position at all since the try that Lucas scored.
Yeah, I wondered if Caleb Pong was going to go down that short side. He's had a look up on a number of occasions, but he's thought better of it. I think defensively, the Warriors have done a great job on Kalaponga, that shape out that edge when he tries to get that 3-man.
Go two. Come on, Adam.
Certainly have. Now, Berry.
Go three, better.
Egan. Barnett back out there now.
Move Adam, square. Okay. Hold. Go four.
Egan has a little tab.
He's just so classy at a dummy half. His service, when to go.
Johnson. Again, looking to measure this kick. Maju. Solid under the high ball again.
Well, safe as houses. He really is the complete winger. If you think about a finisher, someone who can help you in yardage and even just can shut down that threat of the high balls. It's been wonderful.
Bradman Best with that carry. Here's Dangangai. We know how noted the runners of the ball they are, Gangai and Best. But the Warriors have defended them pretty well to this point.
You throw that man in the picture too, Dom Young.
Oh, Jacob Saifidi. He's been averaging 42 minutes. He's going to have to empty the tank in this game. He's going to have to play more than 42 minutes. Keep him on for the rest of the game. That'll be the play from Adam O'Brien. Now Nickel Krukstad once again.
Position he's been on, Nickel Krukstad. Been there, been taking them right down the throat.
Montoya. To pull slightly for the pass. There's Pompey running straight at Tyson Gamble.
On the mark, Adam.
One try each in the second half. Lucas for the Knights and Dylan Walker. For the Warriors, good carry again by Sirinen.
Phoenix move!
He's had really good value to the team this season, but he'll be on the move in the off-season now. Johnson. Curran on the short ball. Last play again, but the Warriors are inside the 30, and Johnson can put up an attacking kick once more. And again, it's just repetition at the moment. They're keeping it pinned down that left corner.
Oh, just classy. That's right. Now, then they do a drive on the second carrier right here. Oh, no. Wade Egan. He took one. No, not in their head. I think it was more the sternum or throat area. They just got met by a bumping man.
He is a tough player, Wade Egan. He is straight back into it, Wade Egan, not even needing a trainer. As Jacob Saifidi tries to skittle defenders. Away goes Crossland from dummy half. Opportunity out on the left. Marshu's got it, but there's been a little knock on there from the Knights.
Oh, they're unlucky. Unlucky, it came out of the hand and forward. They really had a chance to go down that short side. They love playing a short side. Normally it's Ponga. Marju, unable to get ball to hand.
All right, Honey, got an update for us.
Yeah, not good news for Kurt Mann. As you can see, he's taken a seat. You won't see him for the rest of the game as he has failed his HIA.
Let's go, guys.
It's a real shame for the Knights. When he came on in the first half, Monty, he added real energy off the bench.
Oh, wonderful player. Think about the middle and that heart of the team and that leadership. He does it all.
In you go. Break.
So that's a blow for the Knights. Yukore and Whenua Blake are still on the sideline, although it looks like Adam Whenua Blake is about to check back into the game.
Up now! Phoenix here, mate.
Well, fresh legs to come on in the last quarter. A little bit fatigued. This game's not fair, is it?
And Curran comes off the field, so Yukore's back out there. And running freely with that left knee heavily strapped. Curran struggling with that dislocated finger. Now, here are the Warriors in attacking position again. Harris. Johnson. Here's the ball to Berry. Watson is Lesniak. Back to Berry. Oh, yes! Rocco Berry.
How did he score that? Rocco Berry. You're kidding me.
Wait, the tackle 5. I've got no try for a double movement, but in the lead up, I want to have a look at contact. We're going to have a look. Yeah, I just had to talk to him.
The ball carrying arm's not on the ground. Would I still trying to say?
Seen this shape before, haven't we?
Coming up with 5.
Talking about whether there was an attempt to wrap.
So watch Maju again here.
There is an attempt to wrap by Greg Marzu. The tackle is not late or high, so we're playing on to this point.
So all about whether Berry gets the ball down legally now.
That's how Dallin was able to keep this alive. Oh, Berry as well being in a position after setting
Clean
him up.
possession taken by Rocco Berry.
Exceptional offload from Wataniza Lesniak.
The ball's up.
Oh,
the ball is up.
Good. That looks good.
Well, I asked before, how is it possible, Rocco Berry? That is how it's possible. Superior upper strength.
The ball and ball carrying arm never touches the ground. It is
That is crazy, Glenn.
Exceptional from Rocco Berry.
This has been a coming of age for Rocco Berry in terms of this game. He really has changed the momentum with his carry early on in the half to get them out of it, but then that to put himself in the position to keep that ball alive. Goes back door here, Sean goes deep to the line, beautiful offload. He realises he's got to get the ball early to Dallin, but then how on earth does he do that, Honey? Hit me, Smiler.
Oh, pure strength and power from Rocco Berry. How good. Love the offload there from Dallin. And then look at this. Too big, too strong. He gets the job done. Rocco Berry, only his 3rd try of the season, and he's pretty chuffed with himself. He gave us just a little smile, didn't let us in too much, but look at that. He is wrapped with that one.
Awesome shots on Rocco Berry's face there. And I know there's no most improved player at the season awards, but I tell you what, if there was one last week, Monty, then Rocco Berry would get it.
He's always just threatened with his ability and his talent. He's only 22 years of age, a wonderful player in pedigree. He's a big specimen, and he can play. It's just that confidence. And tonight, when his team's needed him most, he's just shown his ability.
Well, a little bit of insurance now needed from Adam Pompey. Get the Warriors 18 clear. That is a sweet kick from Adam Pompey. 28-10 with 20 to play.
Look at Dow, noted for scoring tries, but he realised he wasn't going to quite get there, so what does he do? He keeps the ball alive. Rocco Berry gets a pat on the back from Tamati Martin. Well done, young man.
Outstanding finish from Rocco Berry. Well, can the Knights get 3 converted tries in the last 20 minutes and keep the Warriors scoreless, Monty? That's the challenge.
Well, that's the challenge. We know they've got the ability to do so. Wonderful players. Of course, with Caleb Ponga on the field, anything can happen.
Well, that game against Canberra last week was a real momentum swing game. Canberra looked fantastic at some points, particularly in the first half. Then the Knights came back and put all those tries on in very quick succession with Canberra coming back.
Well, it goes down to the first 15, 20 minutes. You know, when they had all the ball, really did start them on possession.
Move together! Lead! Go forward.
Here's Nickel Crookstart. What a second half from Chance. He's up to 178 metres from 22 hit-ups.
Don't interfere!
Incredible performance. There's Johnson to ice the kick.
Wait, not over that! Go one.
Dom Young.
Hold! Get through!
Young. Here is Dane Gangai. Something's got to happen now for Newcastle. Well, I tell you what, Johnson muscled up there. Elliott short-boarded Leo Thompson. Well, they've got to try something now, Newcastle.
I'll tell you what, that defence on the edges on both sides, in fact, has been brilliant. We know that run shape that they set up with that man there in particular, his threat with the change of pace.
Coming up to tackle 4. On-field ruling was the Knights passed it back. We've got a knock-on off Warriors. Warriors are disputing that.
Righto, interesting.
Yep.
Dallin Watene-Zelezniak knocks the ball backwards.
Looks like Best has knocked it on.
You take this then?
There it is right there.
Bradman Best then knocks the ball on. The challenge by the Warriors is successful.
So it's going to be a scrum to the Warriors in centre field. 42 metres now. Josh Curran, I've got an update for us, honey.
Yeah, as you can see there on screen, just a little bit of tape. He's too tough to keep down. Dislocated finger, little bit of tape. He's keen to get back out there.
Okay, wind down.
That's how tight this team is, eh? To look after each other.
Break!
Jazz Tuanga's a character, isn't he?
Tyson, give room!
Oh, big chance for the Warriors here. Here's forward. Cordy out there. Thompson. Well, that's a 6 again play. Warriors will say thank you very much, Leo. Here's Harris. Johnson, shot ball, you caught it. Ruck speed's good for the Warriors. Let's have a look at Harris. Here's Barnett. They set themselves for a field goal here. Get 19 clear. No way, let's go for another try. Johnson. Watene-Zelezniak. Oh, yeah.
Well, I think the fans like that one especially. He really has been a fan favourite this year. Dallin Watene-Zelezniak scored a number of tries. He's happy. So is Chance, and much needed as well. We've spoken about the strike of this night side, but the best way to keep away the strike is to have your own honey hitting me, Smiler.
Well, you talk about a number of tries, 25 to be exact, one off the equaling the record. But how good has this right side been? Sean taking control constantly. The quick ball off from Chance Nickel-Klukster. Look at the crowd in the background going off when they see the flying locks of Dallin Watene-Zelezniak.
22nd try of the season.
Oh, the locks. He gets a haircut every week. I believe there could be some shampoo coming out as well.
He needs a commercial partner, doesn't he, Monty? In that area.
But they have been valiant, haven't they, the Knights? What they went through last week in the last 10 weeks in their winning form. Shaun Johnson once again just going to the line, going across the line and just drawing in a lot of defenders.
Hardly a team has been able to defend it all year. And what we're seeing here too, Monty, it must be pointed out, is the value of finishing in the top 4. It's so critical to get a home semi-final, just like we saw Newcastle have one last week.
Yeah, absolutely. No doubt about it. Last week that got them home, and tonight stages in this game, the Warriors' support has been huge.
There's still 15 minutes to go. Oh, Pompey. kicks as well, but Adam Pompey.
Well, he's still yet to miss a minute of any match this year. Really has. We talk about Rocco Berry and some of the young players on the side and what they've been able to do. Adam Pompey has had a superb season. Career best form for himself, taking up the kicking duties. It's a lot better when you go up in sixes.
5 from 6 on the night, just missing that one conversion from wide out.
Stay inside.
Well, 34 points to 10. Short kick-off. Montoya, magnificent take. Now, Sean Johnson is still out there, 34 to 10. With that calf muscle nickel, Monty. We wondered whether he might come off with the scoreline, but he's not. Oh, what a little run there from Sirinen.
He really has done the job for the Warriors this year. If he's looking for a club, I'm sure there'll be a lot of takers out there as well.
Definitely. Now, new quarterback on the inside ball.
Get up, square!
Harris, Sirinen again, great energy. The Knights are starting to tire. Egan, Harris, Johnson again. Oh, short ball's a gem. But Berry dies on the last play, but you know what? I don't mind that with the score 34 to 10.
Well, if you think it's been a tough night at the office, particularly the second half, it's going to get tougher because I think Adam Fanua-Blake is coming on shortly, and he's had a long rest.
He sure has. Penalty to the Knights. Just the second of the game for them. There's Egan battling again.
The Warriors last week in terms of errors was 14 to 7. This time now it's 8 to 6 favouring the Warriors, but much better. And as a result of it, your energy levels and your tanks are good. Took one across the face here. It's always a courageous carrier, is Greg Marzu.
Egan's coming off the field, folks. Adam Fanua-Blake comes on now to replace him. I think that's just a straight sub. So Fanua-Blake back out there to finish. 13 minutes to play. Slid into the tackle there, Leo Thompson of Pompey, but slow to get up there too.
Oh, he's got a stinger.
He has. Now Clune. Ponga.
Even when you think you've got him, you don't. Gifted athlete.
But he's had a quiet game on him, and that's a credit to the Warriors.
Yeah, I think defensively on both edges, they knew what to expect from him, and they've shut him down on all occasions.
Ponga not used this time as Gangai. Good hands from him. Gamble with the kick. Oh, Dylan Martinez-Lesniak at his best. Here comes Charles Nickel-Crookstar again. Voice right now. Here comes Adam Fanua-Blake. Charges forward in typical fashion. Sirinen into that dummy half roll. Johnson. Here's Jackson forward. Oh, that's a lovely kick. Perfectly weighted from Jackson Ford.
Jackson Ford, what can't you do? It's a brilliant, well-weighted kick.
His first forced drop out of the season.
You know, Sean Johnson is the best in the competition for forced dropouts. Well, you know what? You have a turn. Young Jackson Ford, a wonderful year. Relatively unknown.
10 seconds.
come to this club now. He's a household name amongst Warriors fans.
Leo Thompson coming off the field after that exchange earlier. That's been knocked on by Dom Young competing for the ball.
Shot clock on. 10 seconds. Joey, we've got no tackles yet. On-field ruling, knock on Dom Young. Newcastle challenging.
I might as well use it.
It's just going to go.
Nothing to lose now.
Kick chase is onside. The ball touches Dom Young's hand, just looking to see which direction it then travels. The ball then travels in a forward direction. The challenge by Newcastle is unsuccessful.
So, challenge unsuccessful. No surprise there.
No, there's one.
So Johnson, prime attacking opportunity. 10 metres out, full set of 6. And chance with the first carry.
Dylan, off that arm! Hold the line! Go!
Sheridan. Barnett.
Up Jacob! Wait.
Johnson. Gives the ball to Fanua Blake.
Still two.
Nickel Cookstart just setting it down again.
Stand! Wait! Go free.
Sheridan to Harris. There's Mitch Barnett. Warriors quite conservative so far, but they're setting it up now for something surely on the 5th play here. No, they'll just go straight and hard through Mitch Barnett. Johnson on the short side. They're running out to chance Nickel Cookstart. Bit messy there. And it could be a knock-on, in fact, by Newcastle. It is.
Well, when you're having a bad day at the office, sometimes no matter what you do, it just gets absolutely worse. As the bench of Newcastle Knights look on. Really wasn't a lot happening here at all. Chance Nickel Cookstart refuses to dive the ball. Plenty of Newcastle men in the picture.
15 seconds. 15.
Sean had a shot at the ball.
10 seconds. Bailey. Shot clock off. Bailey. Head in,
So,
please, Bailey.
rinse and repeat from the last set.
Break.
And again they're going right. A straightaway chance. That was all a little bit too clever that time.
Well, they had the numbers as well.
Middle here, guys. Time off. Stay in those spots, guys.
Well, the Knights 90 metres out, 24 points down. Hard to see them finding a way out of this hole now. Remember, Canberra made that miracle comeback here. Almost pinch victory off the Warriors. Young tries to bounce out of tackles. Well, that Raiders game back in round 21, of course, went to golden point eventually, with the Warriors winning 21-20. Elliott. Tonga again cut down. Great tackle from Rock Rocco Berry, season-defining game for him in this one tonight. And he's done it in a finals game as well.
And that's when you've got to step up.
Another really good defensive set by the Warriors. Again, the Knights, someone's built a force field on halfway, and the Knights just can't get over it at the moment.
No, but not through a lack of effort. They really have tried. Refusing to give in. Crossland up over the line then that time.
Yeah, Sean Johnson, we can tell he's been substituted with 7 minutes to play. And he's already applauding the fans over there. And celebrating the moment, Sean Johnson.
Well, smart. He got off on that side. Now he's going to get the fanfare all the way around to this side.
It's going to be quite the moment for Sean Johnson.
And he deserves it, Glenn.
He does. Martin with the kick for the Warriors. Oh, the bounce! Montoya! Almost scoring in the corner. Oh, let's enjoy this moment for Sean Johnson right here.
So deserving of that applause. I know when he was over there through the COVID era, he didn't know if he'd even play the game, let alone be amongst that fanfare again.
Well, it's quite some scenes over there with Gungai. Crosland at dummy half. Yeah, quite amazing off camera at the moment as we see Frizzell giving it to Ponga. But he's wrapped up again by Tamati Martin. Johnson still hasn't got back to the bench. We see Hetherington. He's cut down. Good tackle by Barnett. Kick inside the 40. Attempted 40-20. Doesn't find the mark, and here's Nukukuksta. Pompey. Martinez Lesniak. This crowd support is just phenomenal. Wrestles over the 40. How about those numbers for Nickel Cookstart? 235 metres with 29 hit-ups. Great kick from Walker, picked up by Martin. Play on. A chance now, surely for the Warriors to ice it. Sirenan! And surely now, the Warriors are off to Brisbane. Season 2023 rolls on for the Warriors.
Bailey Sirenan, beautiful work out of dummy half right then. Maybe a reluctant dummy half throughout the year, but it really has been brilliant. Just shows the skill set then. We see the drop ball there from Kalyn Ponga. The man is human. We've seen that. Tamati Martin jumps on the ball. And it's the big show here. A couple of shows. It was Kalyn Ponga who took the subtle little drop the shoulder. And he's not underneath the post, but he's here to score a try. Honey.
Only his second try of the season. And way to close out this game. I tell you what, everybody is on their feet. Everyone is giving everybody a hug down here. You pretty much can book the plane to Brisbane because the Warriors are going next week. How good.
Bailey Sirenan has been a loyal servant of this team since he signed back in 2021. And like many players that signed during the COVID era, he stuck around.
And has been an integral part of the team this year as well. Especially off the bench, there's been moments when they've needed him to step up, and he certainly has in a number of positions.
40 points to 10. Everything is gone for the Warriors in this game. And what an epic clash is going to be next week at Suncorp Stadium for a spot in the grand final, Monty Beetham.
Oh, who would have thought? What a difference a year makes. Worst defensive team in the competition to the third best, and now stepping up with the 80 minutes away from being in the big dance.
Wireless game in its last throws now.
Give room, Jackson! Up easy, wait!
Harris. Not to be for Newcastle in this game. Got to give them a shout out though. They were dead and buried midway through the season, weren't they? What an effort from them to come. Well, I think 14th at one stage to get on that amazing win streak. 10 games in a row. But win 11 just proved too much.
It was going to be a tough ask. Last week playing the extra 10 minutes. Shortened week, you travel as well. But they haven't given up. Really have. Even depleted in terms of the best players available. Put up a fight.
Walker. Martin Ezeles the arc. Well, that's not rugby league, that's pinball right there.
I know. Change over. Change over, man. Hey?
They can challenge if they want, but oh, they are going to challenge.
Yeah, mate. Warriors are actually challenging that. Newcastle knocked it on first. We can replay the last play because the ball hit me if you see fit.
There's a lot to unpack in this one.
Kick chase from the Warriors are onside.
We can replay it.
Let's see who's knocked it on first here.
There's no touch from the Knights at this stage. The ball strikes the referee. This is a mutual infringement. We'll go back and play the previous play the ball.
Well, can the referee challenge that?
Replay the last.
So they're going to go back
Challenge
and replay it.
is successful. Well, that's an unusual set of circumstances. So they're going to replay that last play.
Yeah, just wait. Last tackle! Go!
Walker with the last play again, and Maju picks the ball up cleanly this time. Well, the Warriors end a two-game losing streak, of course, going back to that comprehensive loss to the Dolphins in the last round of the regular season, and that comprehensive loss to Penrith last week.
Well, this was the tie between the two teams, one apiece down there in Wellington for the Warriors, and then over in Newcastle last time out for the Knights, and this time it's an emphatic victory.
Yeah, and they've only conceded 2 tries in the game. One in the second half. Remember, 16-10 at one stage that scoreline was. Harris, what a warhorse, 140 metres, 28 tackles. Another stellar game from the skipper. Montoya, he's had an awesome game as well. 150 metres from 20 carries. But no one beats Nickel Crookstar 249 metres from 30 carries. That's 2.5 lengths of the football field. That is outrageous numbers for Chance. That's 100 metres higher than his season's average, and he's still hustling in the last minute. Well, the crowd are really going to rise here with these last few plays of the game. Here's to Marty Martin. Just away with the field goal.
It was ambitious, 35 out. Sean has a bit of a smile himself, and Jazz.
He's never kicked one in his career.
Oh, he kicks them all at training. They all do, I tell you that much.
Well, that's going to do it here at Mount Smart. One last play from Ponga. The Warriors are one game away from the NRL Grand Final. Each one of these 26,000 fans thoroughly enjoying themselves here as the Warriors end the night season with an emphatic victory, 40 points to 10.